Welcome back. Now, last video we went over some common pistol cartridges. All right, these are going to be what I consider the most common rifle cartridges. Again, same scenario, 9 times out of 10, if someone has a rifle in their house, they're going to have one of these calibers, if not multiple. All right, starting down here, our very commonly known 22 long rifle. Obviously, it looks kind of small compared to some of the other bullets here, but in all reality, the actual bullet is very similar in size and diameter to the 223. It actually is basically almost the exact same diameter, just a little smaller. But you can see there's a large difference there in powder behind the bullet, and therefore a large power difference as well. Now, this would be the 223, also classified, there's the 5.56 NATO round. Guns that are classified to shoot 5.56 will shoot both. Guns that are classed to only shoot 223 will only shoot 223. So if you're going to get it kind of like the 357-38, you want to get the 5.56 in the caliber rifle you get. This is a 7.62 by 3.9, also called 7.62 Russian by some people. And it's going to be the standard cartridge for the AK-47. Just a very, very popular rifle platform. Ruger makes rifles in that caliber. There's several bolt-action companies that make rifles in that caliber. It's a very, very effective cartridge for a lot of different situations, hunting as well as defense. So it is definitely popular, very cost effective. This is just kind of a personal favorite, and it stays around. This is the 30-30. You'll notice it as the lever action rifle. In most movies you see a lever action rifle used. More than likely it's a 30-30. It was actually the first sporting cartridge to use smokeless powder. So it's obviously a popular round, and it's still popular to this day. People like lever action rifles. It's just something classic about them. Alright, so it is still a very popular cartridge. Next up, this is a 308, also called a 7.62 by 5.1 NATO. Not any real difference between the two on that, but 308 commercial loads sometimes actually get higher pressure, so it's kind of the reverse of the 5.56. But nowhere near as big a difference between the two. Now, this is going to be a very, very common rifle, both in bolt action and in semi-auto rifles. So that is definitely a popular cartridge. And this would be the old-time 30-06. Still a very, very popular cartridge. Very good for hunting larger game, North America, even a little abroad. But this is a World War I era rifle cartridge. And there's a lot of cartridges that are in that same class of power, distance, things like that. But the 30-06 is still very, very popular and very readily available. Even as some of the other cartridges were a little hard to get, 30-06, during the scares in the past couple of years, 30-06 was still available on the shelves. So you can say, these were really hard to get. The 223, 5.56, 7.62, 3.9 was hard to get. Even 30-30 ran shy for a while there just because they didn't match production as much. 308 definitely was hard to find. 30-06 was still readily available because that's how much production they have of it. And it tends to be a hunting cartridge specifically, so it doesn't get shot as often as some of these other semi-automatic platform rifles. All right. Any comments or questions? Please let me know.